Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Mizwicki from Lowell Elementary and I'm here to do a number talk with you today. And this one is called an emoji puzzle. I'm not sure if any of you have seen these before, but these are kind of fun. As you can see, there's a lot of different pictures, and what our goal is to figure out the very last equation. But to do that, we kind of have to work line by line, figuring out what each one of these fruits are. So we'll start with the watermelon on the first line, and then we'll figure out the red and green apple. And then once we know all those values, we can then go ahead and try and figure out that last equation. My daughter Allie's here, so she's going to share her thinking on how she solved this emoji puzzle.
So how I solved the watermelon was I saw there are 3 watermelon, which is also the same as what that times 3. So I knew 21 divided by 3 equals 7, which I also could have checked that and did 7 plus 7 plus 7, which also equals 21. So I figured out that the watermelons were 7s.
I like that you checked your work. Good job.
So then I moved on to the second line and I knew the watermelons were 7s. And 7 plus 7, or 7 times 2, is 14. So then I had to figure out the red apple. So I did 18 minus 14, which were the 2 watermelons, and I got 4.
Okay, so let's go back a second. So I want to explain where you got the 18 and you subtracted. So this is where we added the 2, so we knew that 14 plus the apple equals 18. So then she thought that since the opposite of adding is subtracting, she thought 18 minus 14 equals 4. I actually would have thought about it a little different. Maybe some of you at home might have done this too. You might have thought 14 plus how many more to get to 18. So I would do 14 and then I would count up 15, 16, 17, 18 plus 4 equals 18. So now we know what the red apple equals.
So then for line 3, I went and I saw there were 2 different colored apples. So I knew the red apple was 4. So then first off, I did 26 minus 4.
Okay, so just like the last one, she's going to take away that piece. So 26 minus 4 equals
22.
Okay, so I'm going to write that down here. So now we know that green apple plus green apple equals 24.
22.
Oh, I'm sorry, 22. Thank you for finding my mistake there. 22. Okay.
So then I had to do division because I knew the green apples had to be the same. So I did 22 divided by 2 because there's 2 green apples, which is 11.
Okay. The other way you could have thought about it is what double fact equals 22, which we could also thought was 11 plus 11 equals 22.
And I made sure because I did 11 plus 11 plus 4, which equaled 26.
Very good. So she knew her 11 plus 11 plus the 4 more equals 26.
So then for the 4th line, I saw that there are 2 apples, and I knew it had to be 4 times 2 because there's 2 apples.
Okay, so I'm going to write this in a different column. So 4 times 2
is 8.
Okay, so we know that 8.
So then the watermelon is 7.
Plus 7.
And then the green apple is 11.
Okay. So this is the tricky part that not all 4th graders maybe know, but the 5th graders should know. Allie, what do we have to do first?
Because it's PEMDAS.
Okay, there's something called the order of operations, 4th graders, and you'll learn that when you get to 5th grade, and that's the rule that you have to do multiplication first.
But also I thought it was easier because I knew 7 times 11 is 77.
Okay, 7 times 11 equals 77.
Because that's easier than doing 15
Okay.
times 11. So
Okay.
then I had to add 8 to 77.
Okay. And then 77 plus 8.
Which is 85.
85. All right. That was a little tricky, 5th graders and 4th graders. But hopefully you learned something new and you like doing it, and you can visit solveemoji.com to try some other ones. Have a good day.